What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm coming to you live and direct with another video. It's your boy Dragons of Thunder. Thrash that like, pound that subscribe button. You know what I'm talking about? Also, man, you can go to grubterra.com and get you some black soldier fly larvae. Get you some black soldier fly larvae with my code Dragons of Thunder 10, all lowercase. Read the description, man. The description will have links of my social medias and that grubterra.com discount code. So that's Azula. Naga just came out of her cave maybe 10 minutes ago. She just crawled up out of there. Now she's basking. But the reason I'm making the video, as you can see here, let's see if I can show you guys. There goes some poop, man. E-Ray just did that. Let me show y'all something. You see that? You see that super worm? Boom. All right. It's there go another one right there. All right. There go another one. It's a lot of super worms inside of E-Ray's enclosure. So let me get him some water real quick. I'm finna show y'all something real quick. So it's a lot of super worms in this substrate. In this substrate, it's a lot of super worms. So today for lunch, this is what I got out of E-Ray substrate. So these are super worms inside of E-Ray substrate. There's about maybe 8 beetles, superworm beetles, under his water bowl. And so they're producing superworms for me. So I'm gonna feed these ladies, since she just came out of her cave too, maybe an hour ago. So Azula just came out of her cave an hour ago. She was in that cave for about a week, except for the day I took her out to take pictures. She wasn't asleep, she was just in there chilling. Superworms on deck. So I'm gonna, since she's warmed up, let's see how warm she is. She's still kind of cold, so I'm gonna wait. So Naga is kind of cold. Azula's warmed up. Azula basked. She basked for about an hour. She was basking for about an hour. She been out the cave for an hour. She basked. So I'm about to. I use this. I told y'all. I use this maybe once a week on one meal, or maybe twice, depend. This week I'm gonna probably do it twice, since they coming up out of their little mini brumation. So I'm gonna use it twice. This whole can, it lasted me almost 2 years. I haven't even opened this one yet. This one's brand new, and it expires next year. So I have this whole full one, and I use that one for 2 years, man, with all my animals. So you don't need a lot of this stuff, man. And my animals look good, as you can see. But I want to feed them, my girls, since they just coming up out of their little mild brumation. Give them some good calcium with vitamin D3, things like that. We probably will go out in the sun tomorrow. It's gonna be about 64 degrees in the daytime. So it's 64 today, but I don't feel like taking them out today. So tomorrow, I'm gonna take these girls out. The little boys, Aang and Fang, my red dragon and my high color whiplet, they've been outside the past week. I mean, not outside for a whole week, but I've got them some sunlight throughout the week. I told you guys, even during the winter time, if it's 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees outside, but the sun is beaming, I will put them on my shoulder and go outside with them to get some sun. So they'll go outside with me to get sun even in the winter time. You know what I mean? Ain't that right, mama? You done after that. All right, that's good for you. You got you some food. You all right? You all right? Yeah. So here's Naga. Let's see if she hungry. Yeah, she hungry. Naga's hungry. Naga is hungry. And so we gonna feed Naga. And I'm gonna be done for the day. E-Ray's not gonna eat. Fang and Ang will eat, but they won't eat these supers. I'm gonna get them some dubia roaches. I'm giving these girls these super worms because they just coming up from a little mini brumation. Naga and Azula has been off and on with their little mini brumation. And so they've been off and on with it. So, you know, I feed them accordingly. But yeah, my two girls, Naga, right here, my zero, hypo zero. And then my girl, Azula. They have been off and on with their little like malbrumation. This girl slept for like 4 days straight at one point. Then she was sitting up inside of her little cave hide. She'll sleep over here too sometime, back off in there. But she slept back off in there like once. But yeah, man, when they come up, I give them a little bit of food to enjoy. Get their strength back and make them want to get up and bask. So that's the whole point of the video, is talking about that little brumation state, the mini brumation state. And then also within my substrates, I can produce mealworms, superworms in my bioactive substrates. And I can feed my animals from my bioactive substrates. So all those superworms you just seen came from my bioactive substrate. And it's great, man. My bioactive substrate produces food that my animals can enjoy and love. So I'm hoping that the superworms keep producing in E-Ray's tank. I did have mealworms producing in here at one point, but I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. But it's about trial and error. Like, I don't know exactly what it takes and what it means to produce mealworms and superworms inside of an enclosure, man. You know what I mean? The only thing that I don't like about this substrate is within Naga, she has some coconut fibers, as you can see, coconut husk fibers. And I don't like these fibers because honestly, they're okay, but dragons, they're not digestible at all. At all. Placing, topsoil, that stuff, digestible. They can digest that all day, every day. Ain't that right, Azula? Huh, girl? But yeah, they can digest this stuff all day long. This topsoil, this placing, like this placing. Placing is easy to digest. Topsoil is easy to digest. They can digest it. And plus, they don't really just eat it like that. A lot of people think that animals can be compacted with sand and topsoil. That's false. The sand, the calci sand, repti sand, Zoomed, all that crap, the colorful sand, that sand, the calcium sand, yes, they can get impacted with calcium sand. And the reason why is because calcium sand is not like play sand. When calcium sand gets wet, it clumps up like a rock. It becomes like cement. You know what I'm saying? Play sand doesn't. You think I'm a worm? You better not. But play sand doesn't clump up at all when it's wet. Like I could wet this whole play area, this play sand, and it's not gonna clump up at all. Like, it's just not gonna clump up, and it will not impact your bearded dragon. So play sand is safe and topsoil is safe. This is the regular topsoil, all natural topsoil. And then you got your play sand, 100% organic, family-owned product of Texas. So this is what I use. But yeah, man, if you got play sand and topsoil, you fine, man. Just get natural or organic. Natural's fine. Organic's great. Just get you some normal play sand and some normal topsoil and get your bioactive going. That palm tree is kind of dying, I think. I'll probably be using that wood for something else, maybe. I don't know. But I think I'm going to put some bell pepper plants back inside a Naga's tank. And then I'm going to get some snake plant and put it up top in Azula's tank. I don't know what she doing. But yeah, man, this is today's video. And I am done. I have nothing else to talk about. I don't really make a lot of videos like I used to because of the viewership. It kind of feel pointless, but I know y'all probably tired of hearing about me harping about it, but I'm just letting you guys know I don't drop 2 to 3 videos a week anymore just because of that. You know, the viewership ain't where it should be, and I do appreciate the ones that tap in though. So as I go along and I teach and I study and educate myself more and more on the bearded dragon, I will be dropping that information to you guys day in and day out as I get it, but it just won't be multiple uploads a week. But great information, great topics, and like I say, the more I educate myself and the more I find out about these beautiful animals, I will be here on YouTube dropping that info. And if you're not already, go to Facebook, join my group, Bearded Dragon Advanced Care and Keeping. Lots of genetic information, bioactive, force feeding, poop, like we discussed poop. It's a lot of stuff in that group, so go to that group and get your education on. Bearded Dragon Advanced Care and Keeping is the group on Facebook, so check me out. And anyway, man, I'm OUTTIE 5000. It's your boy Thunder, Dragons of Thunder, and I'm OUTTIE 5000. Guanguala.